What's tea? Bitch, we outside in these streets, but unfortunately, Miss Thing is raining, girl. And you already know, bitch, my hair is puffy. So, girl, I might can't give y'all the field trip y'all want tonight, but we definitely gonna talk our shit. Now, now listen. I was just on a panel with the peoples, and the conversation was gender non-conforming people. I be having to really y'all please tap the screen, share this live. Hi y'all, hi Muffin, hi Cam. Listen, y'all, I don't be wanting to sound ignorant, but I swear to God, on this God's green earth, I really be having to tap out of those kind of conversations. Cause for me, I can give respect to any and everybody, but I would truly never understand it, and I don't have to agree with everything. So that's why I be like, bitch, I gotta go. I'm gonna just get off this panel because once I say what I have to say, um, and you know, for y'all can be gender non-conforming. Bitch, I come from an era of when boys walked around with hair and have pocketbooks. I came from an era where the gays had booty shorts on. They wore little pom pom socks and cunt Reeboks, the 5411 size 7 in girls. Baby face looked like the bitch was 11 with curls. So just so we understand each other. But what y'all will not try to enforce on me and make me welcome y'all with open fucking arms with this gender non-conforming stuff. Like, okay, that's what you want to be called, she, fine. If you want to be called, that's whatever. That shit, whatever floats your boat. But don't expect me as a woman of trans, don't expect me to just welcome y'all with open arms. I don't like that. Like, y'all don't have the same walks in life that I do. Y'all did not have to really walk through trade and put on bangs and this thing. Y'all didn't have to like, bitch, I don't feel like going outside today. Bitch, I don't feel that real. This thing, I don't know if I'm going to get clout. Y'all didn't have to go through that. Y'all don't have to blend. Y'all can be out there with beards and hair and shit like that and look like that and want everybody to respect y'all. We couldn't do that shit back when I was coming up. Bitch, you was getting stoned to death and you was getting shot. No shade. You was gonna end up in a ditch. We had to blend. Either you was a fucking man or you was a fucking woman. If you wanted to be a woman, you had to look like a fucking woman. Or you wasn't walking those streets. Y'all know I'm from the hood. I don't know where they do that shit at, or what suburbs you can do that at. But they ain't never did it around here. And to be perfectly honest, it still ain't going down around these parts. So I try to stay away from those conversations, but I am very respectful to everybody. Whatever you would like to be called, sis, respectfully. Yes, miss, she, that. Nobody's going to disrespect nobody around me because I don't play the disrespect shit. Everybody deserves what they get them their stuff. But when it comes, it's a very, very thin line. Let me just say that. It's okay for you to recognize as either gender, but it become mad fucking confusing when you are a man and you got hair and you still got a deep voice, Barry White, and you don't try to transition, you don't want to have no titties, you just want to have a flat chest, and you want people to call you miss and ma'am. That's fucking mad confusing. That's why the people think we all are a fucking bunch of jokes. Oh my God, thank you, Smiling Mo. No shade. That's why trade, that's why society don't really accept us. That's why they all think we fucking pedophiles and we out of our mind and we abomination. And it's not, we all going to the hellfire. And bitch, it's like, why would somebody want to have titty, dick, and it's confusing. Like, so you mean to tell me us trans women that took hormones and had to work the stroll, that had to try to fight to be able to work in the workplace as cunt, for us to try to blend in with society and just make it through the fucking hood without getting bottles thrown at us? That's a slap in the face to us that now you can be out here with a beard and hair, or now that you can be out here and want the peoples to call you Miss, Ma'am, and she. That's why people be looking at us like we all fucking crazy. I'm not welcoming that with open arms. We don't have the same struggles. We ain't been through the same shit. Like, no, y'all got it too easy. My whole thing is, bitch, drags is not being a woman is not for every fucking body. If you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. Cause you couldn't make it all the way. You stuck in between, so you want to stay stuck in between. So now y'all want to make a category for it. Now y'all want it to be open to all. I don't like that. And I don't like that I don't like that. I'm not gonna be ignorant to it, but I stay out of conversations like that because I don't want to sound ignorant to shit like that. Cause my whole thing is like I said, I'll respect all of y'all, but don't enforce that on me. Respectfully so. It be, and I'm not trying to be racist, it be the white ones mainly. You be seeing them in the workplace doing that. Don't look for that from me. Please don't look for that from me. I'll just rather just tap out of the whole conversation because no shade from the walks of life that I came from. Miss Thing, it was either one or the other. It was either spits or swallow. It was either bitch, you blend, or you gonna be looking for your next of kin. It's sad, but it's true. Like, it's just no fucking shade. Like, Miss Thing, y'all gotta understand, being a woman is not for everybody. Everybody is not built like that. Everybody don't have the mental for that. Bitch, just because you started your transition, bitch, and you clocking and you can't make it through, nobody respect you. You 7 feet tall, Miss Thing, your feet is a size 13. Girl, no. Detransition. Don't stop your transition right there and now you want to be this and you want us to label you as a woman. That don't work for me. Okay, so listen, this is just from me, this is how I feel about it. I'm not no activist. I'm just a regular human being. This is why I don't give a fuck if somebody spook my tea, because I know for a fact, bitch, I'm a woman at heart. But I know what I was born. So either way you want to call it, I'm okay with that. Like, I'm me. I am Alexis at the end of the day. I'm not living my life for nobody. I ain't trans. I ain't a woman. I know, like, bitch, whatever you feel like I feel like, for real. I live my life as a woman. Don't put no label on me. I don't need that. Because this thing, what y'all doing is y'all letting these peoples come in. And being able to throw a wig on, be flat-chested, Miss Thing, and have a Birkenstock shoe on, Miss Thing, with a big, long fucking toe. And want to be called ma'am. I don't like that for y'all. That's sad. Y'all, ain't that fierce? Miss Thing, what I just said on the other panel, it is people, literally, I'm gonna be real with y'all. It is girls right now to this fucking day that got in drags and that stuck in drags all for the wrong reason. They didn't even get in, they didn't even start their transition to really because they felt like a woman. Certain girls started their transition just to get trade. Certain girls see other fem queens getting their life off the trade and they want that for themselves. You know how many girls that stuck being a girl and got all that fucking work done just because they wanted to get life from trade? They never was woman at heart. They wasn't brought up from a child wanting to be a girl. I wanted this shit when I was way back then in preschool. Bitch, when I was in 2nd grade. I knew I wanted to play with Barbie and I didn't want to play with G.I. Joe no more. I knew when they played Catch a Girl, Get a Girl, I wanted to be a girl. I knew when we played house, bitch, I was the mother. You know this shit from an early age. This is something that don't just come about when you're 30 years old. Fuck out of here with that. It's a slap in the fucking face and I will never be okay with that. Bitch, I understand people pick they fucking mind up when they want to. You got the right to change your mind at any time. But let me be perfectly fucking clear. You know if you are a woman at heart when you young, because that's all you think about. That's all you want to be. You talk like a woman. You act like a woman. You want to wear hair. Your mom catch you playing in her clothes. Your sister catch you fucking spraying her perfume and shit. You mean to tell me you've been fucking Rufus for 30 fucking years and now today you want to be Charlene? How does that work? I'm not even trying to be ignorant, but I just want to know how the fuck does that work? Don't expect me to be okay with that. I'm really not trying to be no key. I was just on a panel and they was discussing that, and we had gender non-conforming people. I respect y'all. Do y'all thing. Especially the ones that, like, if you really identify as a woman, who the fuck am I to tell you that you ain't no woman? Miss Thing, y'all can debate. Miss Thing, my voice is raspy. Y'all can debate whether I'm a fucking woman. I ain't here to judge that. But don't expect the girls that walk that life of being a woman and transition and blended in and got the F on our license and had to really fucking blend in. And really have to go through a mental thing like, damn, I gotta get up and go to school today. Damn, I gotta get up and catch the train today. I don't feel like that. I don't feel like getting spooked. Y'all got it too easy. I'm not welcoming that with open arms. I'm not doing that. No shade. See, y'all always want to be a kid. You somebody said it was Rufus for me. I'm just being very, very honest. I'm telling you, somebody just needs to tell y'all. Because I will be the person to actually tell y'all, being a girl is just not for everybody. It is just not. Everybody can't wake up today and say, I want to be a woman. Or I want to be a girl. It's not for everybody. You know how they say you got to stay in your lane? You know how they, like, you have to really stay in your lane. You can't really do everything. Miss Thing, if you a rapper, Miss Thing, and you don't have a singing voice, don't try to start singing. That's not your lane. It's not cut out for everybody. The moment you get that in your head, stop trying to force shit that is not for you. Certain things is just not for your walks of life. The faster y'all get that through, why would you even want to be stuck in between? Being a whatchamacallit. A mutt. Like, you summon this, you summon that. You know how dogs, the breeds, this thing, you ain't in full German Shepherd, you a Yorkie poo. You a mutt. They call it a mutt because you're not a full breed. Why would you want to be stuck in between on purpose? Granted, Miss Thing of a Yorkie and the Shih Tzu, they decided they wanted to bump and grind and get it down and dough on a sneaky link, and now they made offspring. That's one thing. The offspring didn't want to be here. But y'all mean to tell me y'all chose this for y'all? I don't like that. Ain't that fierce? I don't see that for y'all. Really heavy on my mind that I know that it needed to be talked about. I'm not saying my word is law. That's just how I look at it. No shade. Like, you just have to be real with yourself sometimes. That's just my point of view. So this is why I say I tap out of those kind of conversations, because I don't want to sound ignorant. Or like, oh, she's stuck in her ways. You know what they do? You know what they do to bitches when I voice my opinion? Well, girl, when y'all was fighting for trans rights and y'all wanted to be accepted, girl, it wasn't abominate, you know, and all of that. You see what I'm saying? You see how they try to play on that? Because, bitch, I wasn't never trying to be accepted, Miss Thing. I always knew I was a girl. I always been the girl. Like, I don't give a fuck. Even if, let's just say right now, bitch, if I was really, really cocky, I'm still was going to go through with my transition because I knew I wanted to be a girl. And, bitch, that's